thing that's ever happened to me has been after terrible things. So let's see what this turns out to be.
And to share who I am, I'm going to share what I do for a living.
I punch people, and I've learned a lot through all of these lessons.
Because what I do for a living allows me to be able to do my favorite thing in the world.
Dancing places I'm not supposed to dance. I have been fined for dancing, and it has always been worth it. First started boxing, I was 16 years old. I was getting bullied a lot in school. So my job as a boxer, I wake up early in the morning, I run, I swim, lift weights, jump rope, shadow box, spar, and be in great shape. That is my job. You're probably like, Cam, how to teach you hard work? Well, guys, I didn't know what hard work was until I was punched in the face for not working hard enough. If you can fail without being discouraged, success becomes inevitable. If you can fail without being discouraged, success becomes inevitable. And I had to step outside of my comfort zone and go back to the gym. I qualified for the 2008 Olympic trials. Y'all, I was hyped. I was basically famous. And I made it to the Olympic trials and I lost the first day. I was bummed.
You'll fail over and over, but that is not a reason to quit.
When they were tired, they kept going. When they were thirsty, they kept going. When they got hit, they kept going. Continued boxing. I won nationals in 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. And this was a cool experience for me because I was on planes, I was flying from country to country. I was going from state to state, and it was an awesome experience. Then in 2012, I won the United States Olympic trials to represent our country in the London Olympics.
Cam F. Awesome felt right at home in the boxing ring. Then he started winning matches. He even went on to win the Olympic trials and several other titles.
And this is when I became not the third, not the second, but the first boxer in United States history
To be suspended and kicked off the Olympic team for not filling out paperwork.
Yeah, I was bummed out about it too.
My name's Cam F. Awesome, and I'm a boxer, or I was a boxer, or I'm still trying to figure it out. Sometimes things don't work out the way we think it's supposed to. Even if we tried our hardest, the world just crumbled on me. I lost everything I had. Took a year off, very depressed, weight gain, drug use, alcohol. But the only thing that made me feel worse was the comments that were left under my posts online. Of course, I didn't post about it. A lot of us, we only post about the good things, right? You know who did post about it?
So my publicist called me and she says, ESPN did an article on you.
Number one rule of the internet, don't read the comments. What do you think the first thing I did was? So I'm reading these comments, I'm getting in my feelings. It was like negative comment, negative comment, negative comment, negative comment, negative comment, negative comment. And because I had great friends who were around me, they helped build me up. I realized what a negative person I became. And I do what a lot of people do in dark times, started doing stand-up comedy.
Well, inside the ring, he is no laughing matter, but outside the ring, he is sure to make you smile.
What's up, guys? How we doing? Are you having a good time tonight?
Whatever you decide to pursue in life, it's not only working hard, but it's also paying attention to the small details. I thought back about how kind I was to myself walking to the gym every day, and how I motivated myself, and how I told myself that I can do it. And I realized at that moment, I was my biggest fan. If I'm looking for validation from other people, I'm not gonna find it, but I can always find it through myself. And in any situation that happens, I can find a way to spin it into a positive.
So after my year suspension,
I legally went out and changed my last name to Awesome.
I'm going to reclaim my spot as the captain of the USA National Boxing Team once again. And I'm also going to reclaim my spot as the #1 heavyweight in the country. Then in 2016, I won the United States Olympic trials to represent our country in the Rio Olympics.
And I'd love to tell you about the experience, but I didn't get to go. After I won the Olympic trials in the US, I lost an international competition, and I lost in the finals on a split decision. Heartbreaking. I immediately went to Twitter. Lost my fight today, and now my Olympic run is over. Time to reinvent myself and see what's next for me. It may not be boxing.
But after failing to make the Olympic team in 2016, Awesome knew it was time to make a change.
It was as soon as I left the ring. I knew exactly what my path was. I knew what my calling was.
So I sat in my driveway and I said, in 1,254 hours, I'm going to return from a successful speaking trip where nothing will go wrong. And how long do you think before everything went wrong?
That is the highway.
That is my car. It's in a ditch, 3 hours into a 51-day road trip. The best things that's ever happened to me has been after terrible things. So let's see what this turns out to be. I've been hit, I've been dropped, I've been beat up, but can anyone guess what's the first thing I do when I get knocked down? Before I even get back up, I smile, baby. If you keep a positive attitude, you can make it anywhere.